Hey there, Rednecks, Preppies, Redneck Preppies. It's me, the Redneck Preppy. How you doing today? Great, good. A gear review, friends. One that might actually be useful for those of you who like to chronicle your adventures outdoors. Today, we are looking at the Telesin upgraded long magnetic neck mount for action cameras and cell phones. Now before I launch into this, I just want to thank R&J Bass Fishing over on Rumble. I noticed it being used in one of their videos and they kindly pointed me in the right direction. Now, if you are the type of person who likes to film POV outdoor footage, it can be a bit of a struggle to figure out which way to mount the camera to yourself. There are different options. You got hat mount, head rig, chest rig, shoulder mounted, wrist mounted. There are more. Those are just the ones that I can remember. There is another choice, and that is the neck mount. That's why we're here today. Telesin, among other companies, have released a series of neck mount options in recent years, and today I'm going to look at their latest version, the aforementioned upgraded long magnetic neck mount. Now, as the name suggests, this version is a little bit longer than their previous model, as some people complain that if you are a larger person or you had a thick neck, the neck mount can be a bit constricting and uncomfortable. So why would you choose a neck mount over, let's say, a chest rig or a hat rig? Well, where you mount your camera to your body is a part personal preference thing and part dependent on what you're recording. I think a neck mount can offer a nice compromise between comfort and usefulness. Take a chest mount, a fairly popular option. If you're an angler, you've probably found that occasionally the action of reeling in a fish can sometimes block the view of the camera. A head mount is better for that, but some people find that the weight of the camera on the bill of their hat or in a band around their forehead just simply be uncomfortable. With a neck mount, you also get that POV view, but it stays mostly out of the way of the action, and its lightweight means that it's relatively comfortable. Now, before I continue, I should note that there are other companies offering similar products at various price points. Ones like this Telesin and its silicone-covered necklace, while others have more of a cord in its place. Today, I'm just reviewing this particular product. Anyway, that's enough blather. Let's see what you get for the 38 Canadian or US $27 that this particular unit will run you. As you can see, it's a pretty simple device. The neck mount itself is about 28 centimeters or 11 inches in length. It's made, according to the company, of a stainless steel tube along with an aluminum alloy layer. It is both stiff but flexible as well. And it is wrapped in this protective silicone layer, which is designed to be more comfortable while you're wearing it. In function, it's pretty easy. On this side, there's literally one button. You press that and this disengages from the mount itself. And to put this back on, you press the button again and simply insert. I will say that that operation is a lot easier when you're facing this thing rather than when it's on your neck, but I'll get into that later. Here's where the magic is. The camera mount is held here with a pretty strong magnet. Always a little tricky getting this on again. There you go. There are some reference dots here in case you get confused as to how to put this back on. And as you can see, it uses your standard GoPro mounting system. You are able to mount a camera either vertically by using this piece, which does come with it, or obviously horizontally. And that's it. This essentially is compatible with any camera or phone that you can set up with a GoPro style mount. And given that GoPro and a myriad of other companies make mounts with this system, I would be very surprised if you can't figure something out pretty easily. And obviously, of course, the latest models of GoPros come with the mounts already built in. As with every review, I am contractually obligated to go over the pros and the cons of this product, and in the long tradition of this channel, we shall begin with cons. Now, this is subjective. but at about 225 grams or 7.9 ounces for a GoPro and mount hanging off your neck, as I do, you might find it heavy or uncomfortable. Now, personally, I don't feel it at all, but there are people who don't like things hanging off their neck, and any weight is too much. And if 8 ounces is too much, I'd hate to see what those same people would do with this and a cell phone around their neck. And speaking of phones, although it touts its ability to have phones mounted to it, it doesn't actually come with a way to mount one. You will need to go out and buy an aftermarket cradle that works with GoPro style mounts. And news that should surprise no one, this does move. I have found that it occasionally will move to one side, leading to slightly off-center footage. And I would expect that in vigorous activities like running or hiking, that it could bounce quite a bit, leading to what could be subpar footage. Now, I have heard of people securing this to their clothes by the use of magnets, so that could be a fix. Connecting the latching clip to the socket isn't the easiest thing to do while you're wearing it. I'm actually going to try it on camera to see if I can accomplish this feat. I almost got it lined up. Is it in there? Yay! Oh, I actually got it done in short order. Well, there you go. You probably won't be able to interact with an action camera's touchscreen if yours has one, due to how close it will be to the bottom of your chin. Okay, now as for pros, I mentioned weight as a con, but to me it's actually a pro. I found that it's light enough that I pretty quickly forgot that I'm wearing it, and even after a few hours it hasn't been an issue. The silicone covering does make it comfortable. I've worn it in relatively warm weather when you could expect chafing or just general discomfort from perspiring, and having something like this on, I didn't have any problems with it. I like the fact that it's out of the way for all my activities. I get POV shots without having to change how I do things, such as reeling fish in, something that I did do with a chest rig. That said, I have a feeling that some activities where a chest rig worked, such as competition pistol shooting, might not work as well with a neck rig, depending on your body's geometry. I find in general it's pretty easy to use, particularly when it's on you. I mean, I did successfully latch it quickly. Figuring out how to take the camera and its magnetic mount on and off is so easy that even a Redneck Preppy can do it. I guess it's that time when I pass ultimate judgment on this thing. If you're happy with your current body mount solution for an action camera or cell phone, I don't think this is a game changer for you. They all basically accomplish the same thing. The only thing that would be different with this over another choice will probably be, the perspective of your POV shots, or if you find it more or less physically comfortable. That said, if you aren't satisfied with your current solution, I do think that the Telesin upgraded long magnetic neck mount is worth exploring. It works best for me, at least for the moment, and it accomplishes what I want, which is to capture my outdoor activities, not get in the way, and be comfortable. So on that basis, I do give it a recommendation. At any rate, I hope you found today's video at least be vaguely entertaining and mildly informative. As always, I hope all of your outdoor activities are fun and fulfilling. Take care, and bye-bye.